I know y'all hoes mad at me. I know y'all hoes mad at me. Y'all probably like, I know BusyBlu is not on my thing. Okay, and it's almost 11 o'clock. I know y'all hoes is mad as me. I know y'all hoes mad at me. Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all get in here. Y'all seriously? First of all, I had to finish Zeno. Y'all, I made a little curry chicken and rice. Y'all, I be cooking down. Should I start a cooking channel? What y'all think? I made some white rice, and I did some curry. Y'all, it's about to go Zeno. Okay, it's about to go Zeno. But I said I could not go to sleep. Okay? Busy wants me to be the work. I'm so sorry, Alicia. I know y'all mad at me. I know y'all hoes is mad as me. Wake up, okay? I could not go to sleep. This is gonna be a really quick one though. This is gonna be a really quick one. Because I need to go to sleep. I got stuff to do in the morning. But I could not go to sleep without talking about what happened in this episode. I could not. For all y'all who's too late, y'all, I was making dinner. I made a good curry chicken and rice. Y'all see that how thick that gravy is? Oh, y'all already. It's a little hot though, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to put it. Y'all, this is y'all. Do y'all see that? A little hot. Yo, let me get something to can of pop open. Don't steal one of these. Still one of these Diet Dr. Peppers. Okay, what's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I'm back. Okay, and we gonna talk about the fuck shit that happened on today's episode. I could not go to sleep. Okay, tossing and turning. I said I gotta wake up. I gotta tell them about it. I gotta tell them what happened. Y'all, before we get into this episode, first of all, make sure you like, share, subscribe, because the girls are coming through. But also, do y'all like Dr. Pepper? I mean, not Dr. Pepper. Do y'all like root beer? All my life, I've never loved root beer. I thought it was the most disgusting thing today. I opened up a can of this stuff, and I said, you know what? This ain't that bad. This is not that bad. I said, you know what? Girl, this is a commercial for sure. This is a commercial for sure. This ain't that bad. I actually was feeling it. So, I'll say this. No, so I didn't buy her anything for Babe's birthday 3 months ago. I had a barbecue at the house, and everybody brought like sodas and stuff like that. And when you the house that hosts the event, you leave. People keep all the stuff there unless it's the alcohol. People don't know how to leave that at the house. Me included. But anyway, they left the root beer, and I said to myself, nobody's eating that over here, drinking that over here. It's been 3 months. Okay, it's just sitting in the corner. I said to myself, okay, I might as well let me just crack one of these open. I said, well, hold on now. Y'all know how Winnie Williams do. Well, hold on now. And I've been drinking them all day. It's really good. So let's get into this. Nita, you hate soda. You know what? To be fair, I'm not a soda person. Like, I don't drink soda. I was always a water, sometimes juice person, but I water down juice. When I started dating the person I'm dating now, I started drink. He drinks he used to only drink Diet Dr. Peppers, which is what I have here. And then what's those waters? Those LaCroix that I come in here and drink, right? So when I was younger, we used to drink a lot of sodas, and my mom always bought sodas. And I had to wean myself off of it because I was like, this is, it's very fatty. It's not good for you. It's addictive. You can gain a lot of weight. And I don't even like to work out. Okay? It's just too much sugar that I'm taking in. So I stopped drinking them when I got older. And like, I hadn't drank them until I got with him. And then when I got with him, I started drinking those LaCroix again. But then it's just like water salsa it reminds me of soda. So it gets me back into the mode saying, well, I want something flavorful in here. And then it reminded me of what Sprite tastes like. And then it reminded me of ginger ale. And then orange soda was my thing. So I got right back into it. This is why when people talk about cigarettes being gateways to drugs and all other stuff, y'all need to listen to them. Because sparkling water was a gateway back into drinking these high fructose corn syrup drinks. But anyway, let's get into this episode. This is going to be real quick. I promise y'all it's going to be real quick. So this is episode 7. We got up there. He done put the girls up. First of all, this is what my new thing is. Because, before we start this episode, I want to let all y'all hoes know I here. Okay? Now, when we do these episodes of reviews, I don't want to hear none of that fuck shit y'all got going on in the comments, okay? Okay? Because I'm not going to stab you in the back. I'm going to turn around and just slit that throat. Turn you straight around, slit that throat. Okay, you ready? So, they put the girls up, this and that. This is when Bella decides she want to come clean. Her conscience weekend is getting to her. Here come Bella. I need to, she's talking to Nicole. I need to say something to you, da-da-da-da-da, blah-da-da-da-da. And I feel bad because Nicole is one of the most genuine people in the Big Brother this season. And it's just, it's so refreshing watching her just love people as people. And then she sit here and they're teaming up with this. She says she got 2 personalities. And for some reason they keep working out for her good. And I don't understand. Y'all was about to take a bite of my meal, but you remember the last person had a problem that I was eating popcorn. Y'all remember that? Oh, and I was joking. I was definitely going to eat. We can say that person's strong too. But anyway, if you want somebody to not eat, you watch Rob Pest Podcast. Okay? But anyway, so Nicole's like, I can't believe that this is going on. Like, is this really happening? Like, da-da-da-da. Are you sure? Like, here we go. I just don't get it. Listen, that person laid up in the... Exactly. I hope so. I don't want to wish death upon anyway. Just a little coma. Just a little coma. Nothing too big. So then after that, you got Jack and Kimmy talking. That's where the quote came from, because Jack is unyielding in his approach to getting Kimmy out. And at this point, he just needs a reason other than I'm racist. Okay? He need anything to say other than I'm racist. Oh, I heard that they gonna put you, and they said that you... And you know what I realized? I just don't like him in the room. I just don't even want him around. This has not... We're going to talk about this a little bit later. But his presence... You know how you just got somebody around you, or you know somebody in the family or friend group, or somebody that you... And as soon as they come around you, you just like... the energy just go down. Because they just have this negative aura around them. He needs to be saged. Okay? Every morning. Okay, while Christy out here getting gut feelings and listening to the angels and the stars and manifesting things, I need her to sage him every morning. What happened to her prayer circle that she said appreciation circle that she said she was about to do every morning? While she up here listening to what Cliff ain't talking about. What happened to that prayer circle she said she was about to have every morning? Y'all remember that? Oh, Ghost said production told Jack that people say he was being racist. Child, you gotta be kidding. They said that They said that people said he was being racist. What they should have done is told him that he is racist. Okay? He is. Excuse me, sir. You're racist. I don't know how many niggers he got to say on the screen for the people to be like, girl, okay, we get it. How emotionally charged he has to get at Kimmy for him to get it. And I'm side-eyeing Sam too. But we're going to get to that later. But anyway, after that, Kimmy was like, look, and this is the Kimmy that I've always wanted. Let me tell y'all something. Now that we're on the subject. Kimmy and David are the house guests we've always needed. Okay? I don't need no sassy black women, okay? Or whatever they tried to frame Kimmy as and telling her, can you give me a little bit of finger wave? No, you give me a finger wave. Okay? And I'm not talking about the hairstyle. And then David, let's get to it. Let's get to it. So then Kimmy don't care. She said, look, I don't care. You know what, KD? I actually had a mixed emotion about that. Now, I saw it when it was live. I saw it when it was happening. I saw it on the feeds. I don't like, out of all the stuff that they need to be showing, they said, oh, you don't think you're going to act sassy in the diary room? We'll get you. Nigger. That's what I heard, okay? So then, Nicole and Jessica talking. I love the genuineness of Nicole. She was like, look, I just want to tell you something real quick. And I'm just telling you this as a friend, but you got to promise not to say anything, okay? See, this is what I also like about Nicole. Nicole, one of those people who can come to you with the rumors and you don't feel like inclined to throw them under the bus because you just don't feel no malice. You know what I'm saying? In their approach and what they're doing to you. It's just like, hey, like, I just want to let you know. Like, she seems so meek and feeble and all that stuff. So she's so scared. You don't want to throw her under the bus because you don't want to be a monster to her. Everything, I don't know. Maybe she fooling me too. Lock me in the basement. But anyway, she tells her, and Jessica was shocked. Something about Jessica's mouth I don't like. I don't know if it's the teeth structuring or what it is. Now, I know she a model, but something about Jessica's mouth, I don't get it. I love her as a person, though. Like, her as a person, though, in general. I mean, I like her. But, she was shocked. She was shocked. She was like, Dad, I mean, she wanted to say Dad beat, okay? But she didn't. I should have known. And she was like, I'm just very upset. And Busy, that's KL's boo. Who is KL? Oh, King Legend like Jessica? Oh man, Jesus. Well, tell her face her teeth, King. But anyway. So she's telling her, and then I do like the fact that Nicole put it in there as, girl, it's not just you. It's all of us. But he only chose y'all two. And she should have said, we know why. Because you Hispanic and the other one's black. Okay? But at the end of the day, she was just making it seem like, yo, we're all in a messed up situation because Bella don't know how to shut up. And y'all, true to form, and I don't want to say too much because I just want to do an episode recap, and we'll talk about that on Thursday's episode, whatever they don't show from this week. But Bella don't know how to shut up. She just does not know how to shut her mouth. She just digging her own grave, and it's frustrating me. And I think what major part of the Big Brother that I don't understand, how people don't understand, is that other people's game does affect your game. Okay? Which is why I was not buying any of this BS that happened at the end of it and how it was played out. Because it's very clear, and you know that other people's game affect your game. Jolene in here, what's going on? Big Brother Breakdown with Jolene. Okay? Y'all was on her live yesterday because she was giving me something to watch except for Love Island. Y'all saw that mess yesterday? I'll say this. I turned it on for the first 10, 15 minutes because Jolene wasn't coming on till 10:15 or something like that. So whatever the time frame was in between Jolene coming on and That show, I watched it. Now, I'll say this. They kept putting the It's Live thing on the actual screen. Didn't end the show, because when Jolene came on, then I would just put the thing on mute, right? So I'm just listening to Jolene, you know, boosting her up. You know, that's my girl, because she's coming with the jokes and everything. You know, I love a good jokester. She know how to read it down. You know, she should have made me a moderator, because I would have been taking people, girl, that comment don't go, okay? I was there, you know, I've been telling people to like it, whatever. So then I saw the people go to sleep. And then wake back up the next day. I said, live? How is this live? Wait a second. Did anybody else watch the show? Because it definitely said live. And then I saw them go to sleep and then wake up. I said, well, how is any of this live? Y'all, I'm just telling y'all, I saw a live thing on the actual screen. Oh, this is all live, this and that. Girl, and then they go to sleep, but they wake up the next day, but this is like, girl, how is this live? Time must be moving hella fast, and I'm just not privy to it. Where I gotta move to, I just didn't get it. I just didn't get it. Oh, I just didn't get it. She said, I think that is taped live. There ain't no way. Everything is taped is live. You can't show me, so don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. It just didn't make any sense to me. I said, let me go pay back attention to Jolene, because let me close this computer down, because it's so different. Time moved different in Fiji. Kim, I know you fucking lying, because it was a mess. I said, let me go back to Jolene and see what she's talking about, because this is, man, she was getting, y'all go watch her last video, because she was letting y'all hoes know, okay? I'm a white woman and I woke. And I'm sorry that your privilege has, you know, made you blind to the BS, and now you so small, but girl, I see it, okay? And we need more people like this, okay? What was that little Jewish thing that happened at the Holocaust, and the quote that they said? You know, when they came for the blacks, you know, I said nothing. When they came for the gays, when they came for the, and then when they came for me, it was nobody left to say anything. Do you understand? Because you're too busy being quiet. But that's none of my business, okay? Because I'm telling y'all, you need to say something. And Jolene preached to y'all last night. Go watch that last video, because I was in there like this. Okay? If she would have passed the collection plate, I would have put the funds in it. Well, no, I guess I could have gave her a super chat. I'm sorry, Jolene. Next time, girl, I got you. But anyway, let's move on, y'all. So then, you know, Nicole and Jess, they talking. Jess is really upset. You know, she frustrated. You know, she should have known this and that. Da 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 da. Then we get Ovi and David talking. Now, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this. I get so upset when Ovi and David talk, because David is the house guest that I always needed, and Ovi is like me talking to my boyfriend about the specifics of the game. It's stuff just not clicking yet. You know, seen an episode or two, you know what I'm saying? You know what? Celebrity Big Brother, but you're not getting it, you know? And it's like, no, that's not what's happening at all. And I had so much promise in him. But nothing he said came into fruition, all the way down to him wanting to see his people of, you know, brown-skinned people on the... Let me go from here, because I'm about to get upset talking about it. But anyway, David was talking about everything that he picked. Child, you would have thought that they gave him the feeds as he was in whatever sequester that he was in. He said, well, I know that these two are the top dogs, these two, da-da-da. I think based on the only person, because I was stirring the food, I think based on the only person that he was wrong about was Sam, who we're going to get to in a moment. Because I got my good, you know, my good eye on Sam. Good eye on him. But he sees everything. And I think that that's truly what it takes to be a good Big Brother winner. I mean, if you're not black. But because I think Nicole has it somewhat. No, I think she does. I think you need to sit back and assess, not like Kimmy did in this video, but sit back, assess, and, you know, evaluate and just say, look, this is how my attack is going to be. And to hear this young man who really just got back in the house yesterday say, yo, I see what's going, the movers and the shakers, the alliance and stuff like that. I said, this is a strong black man. It's just a strong man. You know what? It's just, this is what I want to see. Y'all can take Ovi away, okay? If you want to show somebody brown, okay? Yo, I am on TV Code. I definitely am on TV Code. I don't utilize it as much as I should. We didn't have the same viewpoints on certain things. So I'm just here and there. But my people talk to their people. We just didn't agree on certain things. Okay? But I am on TV Code. I'm going to start using TV Code just a little bit more. But to watch this young man to look at this show and look at the people that I just loved it. I loved it. Oh, I loved it. And it excited me. This is the brown person I want. Ovi says, girl, look into this. I can't even see with my glasses. This is the brown person we wanted to see, Ovi. Okay, and if you thought you could go. Okay, Jack and Jackson have enough people. Okay, doing this. We don't need you behind them. The man is just so lost and confused. He's young. He is young. So, you know, I feel like I fall in that young age bracket too. You know, I remember last night Jolene was talking about how the girls in the house be talking about 50 and over, and I think to myself, well, you know, I may be thinking that you're a little old. Because, you know, I'm in my 30s, so. But Ovi, I don't want to look at him and be like, oh, poor thing. Because, you know, I see a lot of y'all be like, oh, poor thing. Oh, Ovi, poor Ovi. Oh, he's such a. And I'm thinking to myself, no. If he want to come out here, don't come out here with your accomplishments, you know, and this and that and all of that. But you also want me to be like, poor, no, girl, no. No. It ain't no way. Okay? No. Oh, I was the check there and I created this and I was the president of this and I got to put the do. You sit here tooting your horn, but you acting like this. It sound like Trump to me. Okay, that's just what I heard. Okay, but anyway, after that we had an earthquake. Now, the earthquake started happening. Yo, what was the conversation? No, never. That was a different something else. But the earthquake started happening. They was in the room. So I'm from. I think I know. I'm from New York. So I don't know about I've only been in one earthquake. And the earthquake that I've been in was in Washington, D.C. years ago. When I said it was the most scariest thing that ever happened to me, all I know is that the building was shaking and cracking because somebody came back and found the foundation. They looked at the foundation and was like, oh, no, since they done messed this up, okay? The foundation, everything was shaking and cracking. I started saying to my God, is that you? You know, the girls was in distress. Shout out to Santana on the beat. And I got nervous. And I was like, oh my gosh, like we're about to die. And because I haven't been through something like that, my initial thing was, I need to get out the building. Child, I walked through, I got up off of because I had my own office, killing it in the game at a young age, got up out of my office, ran through, now this stairwell, you guys, it was like this closed, long hole. And now that I think about it now, if I would have died it definitely would have been my fault, okay? Because the stairwell was like this, y'all. So like say, it was just this long hallway, but it was like very closed in. Very closed in long. And I thought to myself, I need to get out. And as I'm running out of the building, I just hear and I see this cracks going up the wall because of the foundation breaking. And I got so nervous, but I made it out. But I'm from New York. I don't know about no earthquake. Nobody told me nothing about no earthquake. So everybody sitting here shaking this and that. You know what frustrated me just a little bit? Because Jack, he told me something, oh, we need to get under a table. How about you get out the house? They so lucky I'm not in the house right now. Especially if they would have told me that I had to play Camp Comeback. I would be so mean and nasty. Because now I just have freedom to be nasty to Jack. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not in the game. Okay? I'm not playing the game. I can't play anything. And I can't even watch it when you're doing something. Every time he says something, I would just have a comeback for him that was rude. Oh, it's time to make rice today. How about you rice yourself out the house? Anybody see this soap? Yes, it's out the house. Go buy yourself. And I would never say anything nice to him. If y'all looking for stereotypical, y'all need to just come this way. I'll give it to you. It is not because it's not a character. I don't like him. Okay? But anyway, the thing was, nah, Nick. And I wasn't paying too close attention to the TV screen. Yo, what was Nick washing in that sink that was so important that during the earthquake, was it Nick or was it Nick? Because I thought it was Nick. Because somebody said, what was he washing? What was he washing in that sink? That was so imperative. Okay, we in a crisis. Okay, you got Hurricane Bella. To be honest, you know, earthquake June coming through, and he said, I gotta wash this last dish. He said, hold on, I'm coming, y'all. Hold on, it's just coming up. Girl, ain't no way. You know what I'm saying? If you don't put that thing down, come over here, please. What do you? Oh, just one second. Girl, what was he washing? He couldn't even take a break. Y'all, the whole building was about to fall, and he's here. But they call her Jessica Consuela. Girl, I think we found her because he was in there. One moment, no, I'm coming, please. I can't. Y'all, I was looking like, well, what is he trying to watch? Y'all, Molly, I see you got on your maid outfit like you always do. That's what they need to be saying to him. Ain't that what you clean with? Oh my God, what was he trying? And I'm thinking, well, what's in the sink that he has to wash? I was so perplexed. Yo, I can't. We in the middle of a crisis. You say this is the time where you want to, you know, girl, this ain't surgery. Put that thing down, Dr. Shepard. I could not. I just couldn't. But anyway, after that we go to Camp Comeback. We see that they get in their they're getting their outfits. I thought this was a cute little segment, only because anytime that I get a chance to see David on my screen, I'm appreciative. Okay, I'm loving it. I'm liking it. Okay. Now, KD, see this is how the stuff be starting. This is how the stuff be starting. Katie, now y'all already know I can barely watch Real Housewives of Potomac with my boyfriend because of Juan Dixon, okay? Now y'all want to sit up in here and have me looking at. I'll tell y'all this. David looked nice. Slim, I think she said it perfectly. So I like them in their costumes. Excuse me. Moving on, okay? So I like them in their costume. I thought it was a cute little segment. After that, you got Jackson and Justin. Now, I will say this. Jessica seemed very motherly. You know, she seemed very, now I don't think she would appreciate other people calling her that. Y'all remember when Ava DuVernay, she don't like being called auntie, you know what I'm saying? I don't think she'll appreciate being called motherly, but she gives me mother, like she's someone that I really, 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 really enjoy, and I feel like I'll click up and like really, really like her. So I can, but then if you, y'all, and just hear me out. Child, they about to roast. Just hear me out. Jackson looked like a little baby. You know what I'm saying? As I was watching him this episode, I thought to myself, I could see how they could like him or whatever. Okay? Now the face is strong. His face shape is reminding me of not Mark from last season. Sorry, 2 seasons ago. I'm very sorry. It's just very strong, but he just looked like a baby in the eyes. And because he looked like such a baby, I feel like Jessica's like, oh, excuse me. He looked like he could be one of the Incredibles. You know what I'm saying? One of the Incredible cousins. You know, he breaks stuff with his face to do something like that. But he do look like, he looked very strong. You know what I'm saying? Somebody say his face look like it's been lifted weights. Y'all not go away from me. This is why I can't be watching the thing. Y'all. So they have a conversation and Jessica goes up to him and she's like, look, I feel some type of way because I thought that we was in this together. You know, we've been cool. And I'm thinking to myself, first of all, bitch, you shouldn't be cool with, after he banned us, you gonna ban me? Ban. I would never have been back cool with him. It would have been, okay, I see, God bless. Y'all saw that, y'all go look at that clip of Keke Palmer when she was on, what show was it? Whatever that show is with the black man with the gap. And Sarah Hines, who she used to be on The View, and I loved it with, when she was on The View, but then they kicked her off, but now they got a whole other show. And she was talking to Keke. And Keke was saying how once you double cross me, and I try to keep it cute. You know what I'm saying? I don't even want to give you too much. I just be very God bless. You know, say, hey, how you doing? God bless. You know, if I'm giving you a God bless, that means, you know, I just know I'm here. If I'm God blessing you. And that's how I would have been. Straight hand and Sarah, thank you, Alicia. That's how I would have been with him. As soon as he banned me, I would have come back very God bless. Very, very, very God bless. Oh, hey, God bless. Oh, nice to meet you. Hey, girl, keep living. God bless. But she's sitting here talking to him. And Jackson, now this is what I don't understand. And y'all tell me this. Because, you know, they've been very wishy-washy, fickle-fackle. You know what I'm saying? He was saying, you know, I really care for her. I really like her, this and that. He done buttered it up, you know, like a ham on Christmas Day. And basically was like, I just want to let you know, I've always been on your side and we got to do something about Wheaties. But he did say his confessional, like, yo, I really like her. I don't know if I want to pick between something and something. I said, okay, girl, go away from me with that. But he was saying that he really likes her. So I was confused about that because you don't need to lie to us. Just the truth be told. So after that, we get veto selection. Jack picked Bella. Jessica picked. Y'all, I'm trying to find the best way to approach this. Y'all, now, and just throw names out there, okay, of who got your back. If y'all was Jessica, put it in the comments. Let me see it in the chat. Just talk to me. Listen, because y'all know I like to do an interactive channel. I like to do interactive. Who would you have picked? House guest choice? Write the names in here right now. Who y'all would have picked? Let me see what y'all would have said. Okay, if y'all picked the house guest choice. I'm seeing, okay. Seems a little, okay. Okay. Overwhelmingly. Okay. I saw the individual who came to you and said, girl, you want to know why you're up on the block? It's because that beach over there, okay, gave us up. And now we only got each other. And this is why I would have picked her. Girl, because now it's us three against her and then the house. And I know you also feel like you against the house. So you got you say me, we can sit here and just put up some stuff and say Kimmy, or we can leave her to do whatever she need to do. But we could do this. And now I know I got at least 2 people in the game with me. Because you need to cover yourself too. You need to be safe. With me. Ain't no way in mother hell I would have ever chose Strong Chin Mr. Incredible. I would never have chosen him. SpongeBob SquarePants ass. I would never have chosen him. That just made me so frustrated. And then after that, you see Kimmy. He picks in here. He going, yeah, here I go again. Yo, why he always... At this point, I'm starting to believe that there's something that we all did to him that we're not sure about. Because the way he yells at us on the screen, I be thinking to myself, did I do something to him? I'm starting... There's something that we're missing that we did to him that he's still angry about. Ain't no way he come up on the screen all the time and he yelling at us like this. It's just ridiculous. Y'all, after the selection, now I don't know if I said this in the last video, but CBS, for y'all to disrespect them on that, now I can't whistle, okay? But on that TV that looked like if you turn it on, it'll go, vroom, vroom. What's that show? Those 2 white boys who be walking down the street, but they be whistling on the thing. I feel like every time they turn that TV on, that's the show. Because when my grandma had, that black and white TV, you know, as soon as you turn it, because you used to turn it, it would go click, 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 click. It used to have 2 little things. When my grandma had those old TVs, every time you turn that thing on, those little white men with those fishing poles walking down the street. The Andy Griffin Show. Now, I don't know how to whistle, so I couldn't really get the thing with it. And they sit here having to turn the dial and watch this and make sure that they wasn't getting the Andy Griffin Show to try to figure out what was going on in the video. Y'all know y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. Giving them that little TV, okay, to watch the Andy Griffin Show on. And and then try to sit here and figure out, do I want to watch this or the Vito thing? Y'all ought to be ashamed of yourself. But anyway, they chose the right channel. They done clicked over to the right. They had somebody hold the antennas. Yo, I'm a millennial, but I also had to deal with a whole lot of old stuff, okay? So I was there before cell phones was invented, okay? So David was like, this bitch is dumb. That's to me, that's what he said. Out of all the people to pick, you gonna pick Jackson. This bitch is dumb. That's what, I mean, and to be honest, I was with him. So I mean, they didn't matter to me. She sure is, okay? After that, this is what I didn't like. You don't show, and this is, and see, and y'all say what y'all want, and all the racists leave now. I'm gonna give y'all a second to leave. I'm gonna eat my food while I give y'all a second to leave. All the racists click off now. All right. Up and down, up and down. People are viewing how these individuals are acting in the house. What they saying, what they aren't saying, what they're alluding, what they're making it seem like, these racial slurs, their attack on whatever. And y'all turning a blind eye. Y'all not seeing it. Oh, there's nothing to say. Oh, we didn't see them. So on television, y'all not showing that. Y'all not showing any of that. Oh, Jack acting, nope, this not gonna make the cut. Jack's acting, oh, nope, not gonna make the, all of these things. People call suelos and niggers and all. None of that stuff making, even for the people to judge for themselves what's happening. None of that's making the cut, right? We saw last week, Kimmy talk about, yeah, they've been wanting me to wag my finger at act sassy and do da-da-da-da, but that's not me. I'm not going to do it. So I'm not going to do too much of all of that. Like, I'm just not going to do it. What I didn't like about that scene was that they tried to get whatever glimpse they could of her being this black woman who's angry and disrespectful or turning against her. They're not showing any of these other people in this light of, oh, I'm about to, the CBS watchers, the people who are watching the show and not watching the live feeds or behind the scenes or reading anything, they don't understand why we so angry. They don't understand why we so furious. Oh, he's just playing. Y'all got Jack up here, you know, doing all of this when he winning competitions and stuff like that. And y'all not showing any of the other parts. Oh, but today was the best time for you to be like, I mean, this ain't no game. And I'm going to do whatever I need. Sorry, girl, but this ain't about love. I mean, I love you, girl, but I need more Jessica tears. You know, and that's going to get me through because this ain't about... Oh, but you want to show that, though. Because to be honest, they didn't even need that scene. They didn't even need that scene. Oh, but when the black person sitting here and doing all of this and all that, oh, now you got something to be careful, and you better watch. And I'm telling you right now, you gotta see it. Who's on staff at CBS? Ain't nobody sitting here saying this look a little white-sided. I was about to say one-sided, but you know what I'm getting. Ain't nobody at CBS saying this look a little white-sided. Y'all haven't shown any of those men who are misogynist, racist. Let me not call them rapists because they ain't raped nobody yet. But I didn't like how they was talking to her. Y'all didn't show any of these misogynistic racists and any other, like, you actually had Jackson today talking about, well, I really like her and I hope it's going to put me in a bad decision. Y'all been showing them in such this Jesus light. Jason Momoa can't even walk outside his house nowadays. But here you go. Because y'all couldn't get her to do it in the diary room. And they said, oh, yo, got you now. I just need more Jessica tears. And you know, because this ain't about that. That I just, and this is what I was saying earlier, Katie, that it just, I remember when I saw it on the feast and I was like, yes, girl, tell them, because I want that boost up. I want you to talk to yourself and I want you to give me what you need. It made me upset when they decided that's what they want to show her like, though. But when it comes to all these other players being them true selves, we haven't seen one of those things on the, why we can't show whatchamacallit walking like an ape on TV? All of these things that they're saying about Kimmy and everything else, show that. If we want to talk about why he really putting them up, I just don't like it. And when I was watching that scene, and I was thinking to myself, out of all the things they can show, this is what they want to show about her. I'm moving on, y'all, because I'm frustrated. We get to the video, and what made it worse? What, yo, they said, we're going to show this, and then we're going to just ice this cake up just a little bit much. I see Tyler with his, come on, Bailey, and I don't need your vote, and oh my gosh, bring his, I don't want to get darker, loving ass girlfriend. I said they are stabbing. I can't. This is just, I said CBS is basically saying black people, I don't know what more we got to do for you not to. I'm going to wait till the season. You don't tell me what to do. Okay? But I promise you I won't be back. Okay? CBS is basically being like, yo, please don't watch this show. Okay? If you're black, do not watch the show. Don't watch the show. Okay? When I saw Tyler in that, what happened to the house guest hosting the show? Why did he even need to come here? It didn't do nothing with surfing. I don't remember him saying nothing about no frogs. Well, y'all put in the comments, why do we even need Tyler? What happened to other people hosting the competition? What do we even need him for? Why was this even relatable? Now, I remember the one that, Old girl one, I don't remember her name. Look at that disrespect because she did take a picture with me. She read me down because she's like, look, you've been, I love the haters, okay? But KC, that was that competition. I will always remember KC for catching that stuff. The girl, she said, look, I'm a football player and I'm going to wait till I need to win. She was catching those football. What did Tyler have anything to do with these frogs? I just don't understand it. Anyway, the game was called Froggy Style. He came in, oh my God, dude, here's all the guys to come in my house. No, this ain't even a theme. Who told you guys, oh my God, I just don't like him. I just really don't like him. Anyway, he comes in. The game was called Froggy Style. They had to fill up the things, and as much as they filled up the things, that was their timer, and then they had to stack some frogs. What was the meeting that they had when it was like, okay, we're going to put the competition together. They're going to put water, boom, right in this thing, and that's going to be their timer, and if it goes out, boom. We're going to put the timer in, and whatever the timer is, that's how long they have to stack the frogs. Who in the back was like, you know what? We need Tyler for this. Who? Like, what was the conversation? Yeah, no, you're right. This definitely would be the one that we should. You're absolutely right. Anyway, as we talked about last time, when Swaggy C had that mustache on, they said that they was going to get a trip to Fiji. Anyway, they started the competition. Now, I thought this was cute. I'm going to rant a little bit later. I'm going to rant just a little bit later. Yo, please, and don't tell the rant person, okay? But I'm about to rant a little bit later because I know what I'm about to say. Y'all going to feel me, so remind me. I'm going to come back to this. Because there's a lot I need to say. At the end of the day, Sam won. Now, it was close because Kimmy only needed one more frog. Y'all, and remind me, yo, tell me if I have this wrong or if I'm not clear or something, but I feel like Kimmy was trying to put up her last frog. Something with her elbow, she done fucked it up a little bit. But Kimmy was on her last frog that she was going to be able to win. But she got out. So here we go. Y'all, this whole last section. Ooh. Okay. I'm going to start off with this. My thoughts and my prayers and everything goes out to Sam, his family, his wife, his kids, his any siblings that he may have had, family members, this and whatever, about his grandfather passing. I know how difficult it is to lose a family member, and I am glad that the cast, the producers, and your house guests were there to support you in a time like this, especially not being able to be there for him and how difficult that may have been. And I'm glad that they even all circled around, except for Jack, to be around you in this time of need. And my prayers and my thoughts and everything go out to all of those who are being affected by this and going through it. And I want to let you know that, everybody from the Busy Bees and, our Hive and everybody, we definitely have our hearts and prayers out to you and your family. Okay, girl, but now that that's over, because I want to say that, because I don't want y'all to think that because I'm about to read him down for his gameplay, that I'm not human. Sam, no one believes you. you fake and phony. I clocked it. I see it. And I see what's going on. I mean, if anything, I think that he's, pushing through Ovi to do this to Jack too. Let me get to it. This whole residence part about to be about Sam. And how I want y'all to read Sam. Because he fake. He is fake. He done got this trip to Fiji, won this veto, whatever. Your wife would have been okay had you not done it, but that's neither here nor there. Here Jack talking about, well, last time he listened to the group and used the veto to save Cliff. So I just know he about to use the veto and save Cliff again. This is where the problem for me started. Because you have... First of all, Sam didn't use nobody's veto for no group. Let me tell you what Sam did. He done sat here, please Jack. He done sat here all up and over Jack. Okay? Because the person who's, ain't no way that I feel like we all in alliance and in agreement, and then the HOH comes up to me and it's like, you know what? As a group, like, yo, I feel like the best thing for us to do is for you to not use the veto. You know what I'm saying? But do what you need to do. But I feel like at this point, let's not do it. And y'all go back to my last videos. There were so many excuses I gave him. You don't want to ruffle any feathers. You don't want to make too many big moves. You don't need to get no blood in your hands. That all of these stuff to stay neutral, because nobody worried about your fuck boy ass right now. Anyway, don't do it. Don't do it. So that's what he could have done, right? Instead, he went up in there and telling Christy, well, I have to use it. I just have to. It's so important to me, this and that. Then he goes out to Jack, and Jack said, whoever's there, yeah, I told her, Jack, I'll always use it. I mean, I'm going to do what I have to do for the... He didn't do whatever he needed to do for the group because Chrissy was a part of the group and the HOH. He's doing what's best for Jack. So he could Jack. So that frustrated me because you don't look at him as, oh yeah, he did what was best for the group, da-da-da. Yo, the HOH who's in the group told you not to use it, and you still did. Then the mother had the audacity, he had the nerve, the gall to come up on my TV screen during Beyonce's Lion King week and month to tell me, oh, now that I won the veto, I'm scared. I mean, I'm upset that the girls are coming to talk to me because with the veto comes power. You know what I'm saying? Because there's so many things going through my mind about what doesn't make sense to him. I mean, about what he's saying and how he's acting, but then what he's trying to tell us. Sam was never in anybody's purview or anything of being put up. He done sucked and slobbed Jack all last week. No one, he wasn't even a name being brought up this week. Oh, to secure my spot. Yo, give me the veto. If securing our spot, you're so much in it. I don't want to make any big. So you come in here and you win a competition you did not even need to win. Fuck Fiji. You could have brought her there with the money that you won. Okay? But you definitely not winning it now. You come in here, you're winning competitions that you don't even need to win. Making a case for people. Up, 2 counts down. 2 counts down. Well, we know he's the veto beast. Also, you're flip-flopping all up around here. You're sitting here, oh, I'm going to use it here, even though the HOH don't want me to, or I'm going to not use it here, even if you flip-flopping all around. And you know why? You know the best way of not even have to make any of these decisions? You know the best way, not to get into stress about any of these decisions? Don't win the veto. Because you didn't need it. This week, too, and they giving out trips to Fiji. Girl, we got a whole nother 2 months in there. You pressed about the week 2 trip? My head hurts. It don't make no sense. This week, too, and they giving out Fiji trips. Week 2, they giving out Fiji trips. Oh, I need to secure my spot. And why on God's, Beyonce's green earth would you ever feel that your spot was not secure? And then he had the nerve to win this competition that he did not need to win. And then in our faces, this is what happens because I heard a rumor, and I'm not trying to be the Umbrella Academy, but I heard a rumor that his wife wanted to be in the show, and his wife was the one who applied for him. He gets on this motherfucking show, and then he looks at us and says, oh, now that I won the veto, I have to listen to people, and they're going to come up to you. First of all, you didn't even need to win this motherfucking competition in the first place, and now you're going to complain about winning a competition that you didn't even need to win? Putting a target on your back? I won't have it. I won't have it. You know all those people you could have thrown? My elbow would have been hitting those frogs every time. Oh my gosh. Oh, I would have been hitting the wall every time. Every time my elbow would have been hitting those frogs. Because I would have been thinking to myself, oh, what? They're not coming after me. And so I know for a fact my safety is secure. I done slurped this slob down Jack all last week. And all those people saying my name, I know the girls' names who are being said. Child, I would have put that frog up and then, okay? The whole time. And now but now these people have to come to me and they have to figure out, have a whole lot of power that you did not need. Don't complain to me about a position that you put yourself in. Yo, I think I said this in the early one of the videos when Christy was like, I need to answer. Girl, don't. Please. Go away from me with this, Apollo. You're not going to come to me about a position that you didn't even need to be in. It's like one of those girls, one of those friends you got, and she's like, oh, he beat in my butt, da-da-da. I'm like, girl, okay, we need to leave. We need to go out, girl. Then we're not doing this anymore. I had a friend that like that in high school. And every week. After about the rest of the school year, she came up to me and she was like, okay, can you please, like, girl, we done had this talk. Now, I got a lot of stuff that I got to do. And I'm not victim blaming or anything like that, but it's like I got a lot of stuff that I gotta do, sis, and people that I know who are gonna listen to me. This is not the conversation I can have today. Don't come to me on camera talk about what you can't not do and what you're upset about when you didn't even need to win this competition. Now the people about to come to me and they're gonna come to me. Anyway, first of all, then you got Kat and said. Now I was shocked. When Kat came in there, she was like, excuse me. Last week I was on the block. Can you please stop? I was shocked. I was shocked that Kat was trying to play the game. But, you know, more power to her. She was afraid going up. After that, y'all, now I'll say this. Did y'all see when Kimmy came in there, right? So Kimmy came in when Sam and Kat was talking. And she went to that door, turned around. I said, Kimmy, now I see why David was watching her walk. Now, y'all talk about David and Brett. Kimmy got the cakes. Now, I saw that. See, I said, Kimmy, you ought to be ashamed of yourself teasing us like that. Y'all, Kimmy got that. I said, Kimmy. Y'all, I'm telling y'all. And thank that yellow bathing suit. She turned around and said, oh. I said, Kimmy, is this? Shit, that was, I'm just telling y'all. I'm telling y'all what I saw. Kimmy turned around and said, well, hello. No, we wasn't talking game. You can stay in here, drag her up, or you can drag her. I said, come on through, Kimmy. But anyway, you know, I did like how Kimmy did. It was like passive aggressive. She said, if y'all want to talk game, you can talk game. I mean, I could leave. Okay. After that, you got Jessica saying he's still upset. The people still have to talk to me. Jessica and Sam, they're talking. Jessica was trying to hit at the heartstrings. She was basically like, yo, I want this like my... Kat was just dumb. Can you please not put me up because I don't want to be put up again. Like, it was like, I didn't see... I saw where she was trying to go, but it had no concrete, you know, anything behind it. Jessica was hit at the heartstrings. Hey, you know, I'm here for my family. You're here for your family. You like the, you know, your favorite color is orange, so is mine. You know, she was trying to hit the heartstrings. I thought it was cute that Nicole could, y'all, cause this is Bae. This is Bae 100%. Nicole in this scene is Bae. Like, we're complete opposites. Me and Bae are complete opposites. I know y'all see and y'all watch the lives, and maybe it's evident we're complete opposites. Now, Bae would have been that same person walking up in a poor conversation. Probably would never have left. Probably would never have left. What's going on here? You know, never would have left. But in the midst of the conversation, Nicole was like, oh, shoot. Like, oh, yo, I see what you're talking about. Like, I can leave. My bad. You know, do you, da-da-da. And I liked how respectful she was because she wasn't trying to blast anybody or blast anything. It was more so like, oh, yo, no, like, no, seriously. You know how you make a mistake and then the person who you made a mistake against, and you know how they like to react when you make those mistakes, and you're like, oh, like, I just... You know, my bad, like, let me... And they're like, oh, no, you're good. And the girl, no, I'm not. And I feel like that's where Nicole was coming from. Like, yo, no, I just realized it. Yo, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm just... like, I really am. I apologize. Like, it's cool. And that's why I say Bay is just like that. I'm not doing call-ins today. I only do call-ins on eviction nights. So then after that is gonna be Sam. I'm complaining to Sam again, and Kimmy, and this is what frustrates me. Sam out here. Ooh, I was about to say something real disrespectful. And I get the whole father thing and everything. He tried to blame it on later, but last week, he had the biggest hard on for using the veto that he didn't need to use, which wasn't going to help his game at all. Cliff, saving Cliff. Taking Cliff off. Like you guys go taking Cliff off. He's public enemy nothing. And Cliff is not blocking him from anything. You know, he's barely here. I mean, now he may be a little bit more ingrained. He had the biggest hard on. The biggest hard on. Now you got public enemy number one. Now you got public enemy number one. You know what I'm saying? And if you can go to the HOH and last week, this is another reason why I'm seeing through Sam, because his thing is he also has this masculine, you know, feminine concept about himself, misogynistic concept, men inferior, because he had no problem last week going to Christy and being like, I don't care what you tell me, I'm using this veto on someone who doesn't matter. Does not matter. Now take a seat back, you know, and he did all that stuff with his granddad and all that stuff. Well, I got to think about my family. I need all of y'all to think, if you guys are sitting here and going to apply for Big Brother, other people's games also include your game. Why am I taking out public enemy number one? Now, Kimmy and I have been talking about from week to week to week. I say we leave it right here for another week, because I mean, as long as they're not talking about me. I don't know, it would have been an easy, I told her that since she picked me, I would keep her. I don't want to go back on my word. Just like last week when, I told Cliff that I would keep him and I don't want to go back on my word. It would make more sense to me for people to see that he's continuing to say, he doesn't want to go back on his word. Let's not pressure him. Same thing happened last week. When he tells somebody that he's going to do something, he doesn't. But when it comes to Kimmy or a woman, I can't go back on Jack and I got to. Now I'm thinking for me and my family. Ain't no fucking way you thinking for you and your family if it would be better to keep someone who's everybody's going against in the game than you. Thank you, Kim. Kim said Kimmy laid the whole plan out for 7. Exactly. See you all tomorrow, Ghost. Thank you, Ghost. But exactly, it don't make it. Nothing he said today made sense to his actions. And this is why he is on the fuck boy, I don't give a fuck about you, you fake boy list. It started with him even winning the veto that he didn't even need to win. Then complaining about winning something that he didn't need to win. Now you're sitting here and making decisions that won't help you win. Make it make sense, Sway. It's just dumb. None of his actions make sense. Don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. And I enjoyed that. And maybe that's why they put this scene in there. Because I was looking at, when I say I was side-eyeing him after he won that video and then he complained about it, I'm thinking to myself, girl, what? And then his grandfather died and I was like, oh, dang. Oh, man, that, I don't like that. Oh, that feels a little monkey. But then he didn't use that video. I'm thinking about me and my family. Ain't no fucking way you are. Because now, and this is the Big Brother house, you got 2 counts more than, now you're the veto champ. And for his wife, for us to know that his wife is a Big Brother fan, ain't no way I think his wife is sitting at home right now saying, oh yeah, my husband is doing an amazing job. This nigga just won 2 competitions that he didn't need to win. One, he saved someone randomly that didn't even need to be saved. The next person is the person who, even next week, the people can go after, who knows, and he didn't save them, and he's trying to do it for, at least y'all could go to Fiji. At least y'all can go to mother Fiji. He's playing the dumbest game, and his actions don't match. Where Grandpa Luke? Because I need him to fly on through and say, look, this ain't working. Caitlin, sit on Grandpa Luke. I'm not even gonna say he's using his grandpa as sympathy, because he said he's sad, and I know how it feels to lose someone who's close to you. I don't think he was gonna change how he felt one way or the other. And it doesn't make sense. I think what my frustration is that don't talk to me in this way. Like, I don't know what Bella, they're not giving Bella confessionals where she can tell us about the bullshit she doing. Let me close that down. He didn't use the video, they stayed on the block. I'm gonna give y'all maybe 5 more minutes so I can go finish, actually eat the food. But, I don't want him coming into the confessionals talking to me about bullshit. Don't complain about being HOH or complain about having a veto when you're the person who's getting it. You know, sat here up and down one veto and then say, now people are gonna come to me. You didn't need it. You did not even need it. And then I need to make the best rumor. Y'all see what I'm saying about his personality, though? Because he's trying to be something that he not. Because last week he was slurping and slobbing Jack down. Because when Christy, the HOH, because he's so serious about the HOH this week. Oh, I don't want to go against the, well, what last week the HOH said, I don't feel like it should be used. You know what he did? Well, how about we do this? How about we come up with let's come up with a skit, okay? I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna say, I'll use it, and you'll be like, oh no, shock, I'm so shocked. Why he got, now that, last week he was so invested. Not this week, now that the man is in power, when he been sucking and slurping, now it's, oh no, I can't, I want to make sure I don't, and I'm trying to make sure I go with the, you're not real. And when I point this stuff out, the haters are gonna go in the comments and say, no, he needed to. No, he's misogynistic. He only cares about these men because when that woman was in power, he gave no fucks. I've been watching the live feeds and he said he's going to save Kimmy. He did not use the veto. I don't give a fuck if he decides that he wants to vote differently or not. Voting differently is her not being on the block. I don't give no fucks about later on. I don't want nobody even come to me and act like, oh, but now I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change it around. Girl, no, you could have changed. Don't come to me now and be like, well, I decide I'm gonna change. No, you're still. I can't. Yo, I'm not fucking with Sam. I'm not. He's showing these same type of behaviors that these other misogynistic and racist individuals are showing. I'm not gonna say he's racist. He hasn't shown me that, but I do feel like he's a misogynist, and I don't like the way he looks at women, and he's so gung-ho on these other. This is the same man that got a tattoo just for people who's driving by to think something differently of him. He's not even talking to me. The people who are driving by, yo, I'm not even making this up. Y'all can go look and see that he said this. He has a tribal tattoo just for passers-by to think that he's a little bit harder. I'm not even making that up, y'all. That's what he said. He want people to feel like he's just so Y'all, I'm gonna be live tomorrow on the scene. Sam done pissed me the fuck off this whole. I'm so pissed right now. I think why I'm pissed is that because at this point it's not even CBS. I mean, maybe it is. I don't want them putting people in my face. Even me being frustrated with Tyler getting as far as he did was my frustration with the Hive. Like, y'all, why are y'all doing this? Why are y'all believing him? Why are y'all letting this happen? And Tyler never changed his thing. Like, yo, I gotta do with this and I gotta figure this out and make sure. And I got frustrated, but the people let it happen. And he told me what was going on. Same thing with Paul. I don't want nobody coming into my face. Now you're disrespecting me if you come up to me and be like, yo, I got to do what's best for my family. Last week you went against the HOH. Last week you went against the HOH. What did Terry say? Okay, fuck the family. That's what you said last week. That's a soul food reference. If any of y'all know, that was Vanessa Williams at the time. But now this week it's not even fuck the family. Excuse me, or think about the family because you're not making decisions that are going to help you in the long run. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. If I was him, yo, Kimmy will still be here. And my easy scapegoat would be like, well, you know, last week I really didn't need to say when I told him that I'll do it. And this week, I mean, she put my name. Yo, and y'all, I just feel like I gotta do it. But I still got your back. I'm still with it. Since he's so gung-ho, last week he was just so, like, please, I need to. I don't like the fact that he's trying to come to us with the whole sympathy. Oh, my granddad, and I need to. Big mama, y'all. No, so sorry. With my granddad, and I need to, and I'm trying to make sure that I know his wife is at home right now saying, nigga, you didn't need to win this. You did not need this veto. Yo, put a B in the comments for all of our moderators today. Yo, they hold me down. They keep me sane. They keep the show going when I'm not here. Because sometimes I'll be getting pissed off. Make sure y'all put a B in the comment for all the moderators. If y'all want to know more about me and everything else that I do, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Facebook, the BusyBlu, where you'll find exclusive content, some of my exclusive thoughts and things that I'm thinking about. And I'm also going to start doing like some random videos and stuff there. Y'all, I'm still over Sam and everything else that he got going on. We're going to do a prayer circle. Let's do a prayer circle real quick right now. I know y'all putting your B's in the comments for all the moderators, and I know they appreciate it. Y'all, let's do this real quick. Bow your heads. Yo, Beyonce, God, Jesus, Allah, you know, everybody else that they appreciate. These people are really messing it. And I know you see it. I know you see it. And it's been difficult and frustrating to watch. But I'm telling you right now, I need you to circle around, okay? Hold on to your love. You got to. Okay. Cover this house, cover the people. Get into the minds, okay? Free their minds, and the rest will follow. Let them be colorblind, okay? I want them to vote out the right person, and it's not Kimmy. Okay? Kimmy is giving us television. She's giving us shows. She's giving us everything. And I want you to I want y'all, sorry, to let them know that she's not the girl to go yet. She's not the girl. Now, Jessica, I love you. You could just move to the side just a little bit. Step to the side just a little bit. Move right out of my... Move it. Okay. And let Kimmy stay. Because we just need it for just one more week. Let's just went through before. To the end of the game. Just to the end of the game. It's getting exhausting. It's getting exasperating to see these people lying to us, telling us BS. I don't even like Jack in her own. Guide her. Help her. Push her. Heal her. Bring Kimmy to where she needs to be. Bring the people who need to where they need to be. Put life into Nick's bangs and push him through. Give Ovi a clue. And God's thank you for David. Every part of him. Because he's the house guest that I've always wanted. Yeah, Ovi can go. Julie's Fashions too. And everybody named We Pray. Allah, amen, and, girls run the world. I don't know what y'all say at the end. Let me finish this food. I want to thank every one of y'all for coming here. I really, really appreciate you all. I'm about to go get busy, and you guys stay busy. I love all of y'all, and I'll see y'all tomorrow on. Till next time. Y'all, I'm sorry. Sam gotta go. I'm not here for it.